How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about how to plug your bodyboard and what to do with your new board. So today's guinea pig is going to be this red board. Now, what you want to start off by doing is removing all the plastic and all the logos and any other papers or anything that's inside of the board. This can sometimes be difficult, like right now. Remember to recycle the plastic. And if you've got any tips on how we could reduce the plastic wrapped around bodyboards, please let me know down in the comment section below. Okay, so once you've removed all of that, you're going to want to get a bucket with some water and just slowly scrub the board. So I've already prepped the bucket here, and what you want to do is just gently rub all around the board, because what happens is when this is heated up, the materials actually give off a little bit of a slime that stays on the board. So rubbing it with quite a coarse sponge, that'll get all the slime and everything off the board, and the wax will stick a lot easier and it'll be easier to ride the first time around. Make sure that you want to get all the parts of the rail done, because if you miss any of these spots, they do get quite slippery and you end up slipping off the board first time around. So I'm just going to dry that off with a towel. Now the next part, what we're going to do is we're going to be plugging the board. Now this requires you to take a screwdriver, heat it up and push it through the board. The reason why you'd heat it up is because a hot screwdriver will end up going through the board and actually sealing where you put the hole through. If you use it when it's cold, it's just going to make a hole, and this could potentially lead to water seeping into the core. It doesn't happen often, but over time it will affect the core and it will start to get all waterlogged in that area. So before we plug the board, we're going to actually see where we're going to plug it. Now for me personally, I like to plug it on the left hand side of the board, around just below the S. I have an old board here which I'm going to use as a reference point, but if you don't know, it's basically you put your hand on the board like that, and where your thumb is generally where you can line it up, and that would be the point where you put the plug into the board. Exactly the same on the other side. You just put your hands at that point, and that's basically where it was going to be. Be careful if you plug it in the center, because there is a stringer that runs in the board and that could potentially be hit if you decide to plug it in the center. If you are going to plug it in the center, plug it a little bit higher up. Rather plug it higher up than try and plug it low down and you end up hitting the stringer. So now to plug the board itself, you're going to basically just get a little gas burner as well as a screwdriver and a lighter, and we'll take you through the process right now. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to put the board down on the ground on a flat surface. This will make sure that when you plug the board, you're going to end up plugging it straight down instead of at an angle. If you plug it at an angle, it's going to end up with a plug that's going to sit offset, and it's not going to be flush with the board, and that's going to end up being an issue. I'm just going to place my old board on top, and what I'm going to do is take the hot screwdriver, stand as straight as I can to the board, slowly push it through so I've got a mark. And there we go. The board is plugged. So there you have it, guys. Plugged brand new board. We've washed all the slime off it and it's ready to go. All we need to do is wax it up. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can get notified first about these videos. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys next week.